Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Biomutant. What do we have for today? Here. Sorry. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We need to go back to the tree.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war.
Wherefore, where?
He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater. The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date reminds you it's time to confront the last World Eater.
About time. What? Huh? What? So... the thing is, I couldn't figure out how to traverse that. 38% of the game, look at that. I couldn't find that. I don't even see it anymore. Oh, I cannot fast travel from here.
Let's hope
Right.
the beast keeps listening to you.
So, I might push tonight to finish this game. Kind of like being done with it. I don't promise that it will be all in the same episode, editing wise, but I want to be done with this. ASAP, if possible, because judging by the dialogue, it should be near, I think.
Gizmo wants to help if he can. He shouldn't need to remind you that he needs scrap to finish the
Bear with me.
Necton, and it's your job to get him some.
Hold on, it's the audio. I think it should be alright now. Now, bear with me.
There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives.
I don't know what to do here. Dude, just bear with me, please. Alright, guys. Should be fixed, I hope. Now. Oh, wrong thing. Like, I just don't understand what exactly I'm to do.
Work to fill those lungs.
Oh. Because the thing is that it increases like mighty fucking fast. The fuck? I don't know how to do this.
What's your
'Cause,
choice? Dying?
Sure. Because the thing, guys, I don't have this icon when I try to level up. See? I panic. Or he panics, and I don't know what to do. Oh!
That's the leftover you're looking for.
Alright. Well, I don't understand. Huh? Bet your ass I'm not doing this. Macton. Okay. So that door was what I was missing all along. Now what? Game? Like, I'm sorry, but I can't see anything.
Don't fall. Everything looks stunted round here.
Alright. Would you look at that?
He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply.
Okay.
Something he devised to salvage valuables from the ground. There are usually spots hidden beneath puddles of oily goo where you can use the net. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. Gizmo thinks he's a little peculiar, but very knowledgeable. He has the ins and outs of all monster and creature whereabouts.
Okay. This thing just looks slow though. Oh, I mean side? Wow.
The grease monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. Don't lose your way in the blackness. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. Ooh-wee, that's biohazard. Imagine that. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world.
Oh.
That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs onto.
Okay. Hold on.
Let's see. This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Claims he goes after the most dangerous game, huge monsters. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes.
Wow.
Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss.
That's some really fucked up reasoning.
When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. He's afraid you're just as stubborn as them. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says you stick to the haunting and shots present themselves later. A Mekton makes such a long-legged ride.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm being an idiot.
Wait, it's the Scrip hole-up. The place is just filled with critters.
Need to be careful with my health. Anyone have any idea what's going on? Because I don't. Oh. Hey, asshole. Hey. Come on, dude.
Itchy trigger finger.
Done. Alright.
Blasting everything to bits.
Boom. God damn.
This is an epic already. How it ends is up to you.
Man, my throat. Alright. Story.
Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death.
Wait. Alright. Wait, you want the upper level? Why did I go down? Oh god. Oh. Oh god. No. Oh, you want me to catch these things?
You need
okay.
to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Right. Alright. Ah, select weapon. 1. 2. Wait, I already have 3? Find the locker. Alright. Up. Alright. Wonder if we can fast travel. Oh shit, sorry. Nope. This is terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. It's not his cleanest invention so far, but it gets the job done. Use it to suck up gooey oil puddles in the Mekton's way so you can pass. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The Mekton will be strong enough to do the job. It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own.
I don't fucking care.
It's already quite sturdy, but upgrading it will greatly improve your chances of victory.
I'm good.
Gizmo wants to help if he can. Has plenty to do, so no worries.
Thank you. Where? Oh man, okay, that's very far. Oh, there he is. What the fuck?
That's a Jumbo Puff with an appetite. Ain't no fuzz. Better put an end to it before it ends our world.
I don't get it.
Uh-oh. The Jumbo Puff is kicking it up a notch. It's time for an electric performance.
my throat, man. I'm sorry.
Bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to
Oh,
the
God.
Start like a snack, and you'll end up with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away, or be swept out the bowel way. Wow, what a super-sized wormwhip. That must be as big as they come. You see, it's what's on the inside that counts. That meaty Taurus is already offbeat. End it.
Well, I don't understand.
Better pumped out than flushed down. Don't let it happen again.
Ah. Ah.
The Taurus is pumping at half a beat. You know what to do. You would have guessed it would go down with a throw-up. Can it really get any better than that?
That's it.
That was the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game.
Okay.
You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to Out of Date. He never told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you.
Hello?
Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens. You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe. It's time to return to the tree one last time.
Awesome. All right. It is the end. Right? Hold on. Journal. Return to Gizmo. Oh, I gotta return to him.
Gizmo will always make time for you.
There, Gizmo is done. Alright, so now we should be just one, right? Yep, just one. Alright. To keep it safe, I'm gonna start off a new recording, and we're gonna keep it going until the end of the game. Alright, so see you in a bit. Alright guys, new recording, here we go. We need to fast travel to the tree. One last time, it says.
Out of Date says the signs of the end of the world are everywhere. It seems nature is preparing to take revenge. The day of reckoning is coming, and you are invited. He can feel you're approaching the end date. If you haven't decided whom of all like-minded, light-hearted beings you've met have earned a seat on the Ark yet, it's time to do that now. Then grasp your last chance to make sure Loopalupin's stopped for good. The tree settled its score, but it left yours half done. He says you need to see Loopalupin eye to eye one last time. He's happy to help.
What the fuck?
Says you should take care.
If you say so. Accept my destiny. Where is that? Oh!
The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what Lupa Lupin did, but he also wants to stop him from attacking his tribe. That the world seems to survive doesn't mean he must. He hopes you agree, even if it goes against your light-hearted nature. There's no room for predators in the world the Myriad tribe is building. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it.
What the fuck?
Lupa Lupin's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him.
Okay, this is just ridiculous. Are you serious? That's your... I don't even know what to call it.
You have a chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it.
Nope. Ain't no fucking way I'm letting them take all of it. Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh. Wait, it didn't read the R1? Are you kidding?
The Sifu is ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor?
Sorry. Oh. I got mistaken. Come on. All right. And he's dead. He's gonna kill him.
If a friend dies, something inside you dies. You can save the Sifu by making yourself a target. You're up.
Okay, hold on. Where's the... I don't want this. I want the mutations. Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost! Almost! Come on! Nice.
Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it. Here's a vulgar display of power.
You're shitting. What the fuck? Yo! Fuck is wrong with you? Oh. My God, will you stop shooting the fucking floor? Fuck. Okay.
The more he does, the stronger he becomes.
Why? Oh. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, 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 sorry. I meant this. Okay. We're fucked.
It's time you remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way.
Okay. Oh. Oh, oh. Will you stop shooting the floor? I don't know, but I think that kind of worked. Oh, oh goodness. Come on! Stop shooting the floor! Come on, dude! Stop!
This is how it ends. The Predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
Woo! Is he dead?
So, what we have here is a
Whoa.
clear matter of life and death, and
What the
only
fuck
you
was
can
that?
make a difference.
You continue to make that.
It's easy to make a good decision when there's only one option. The only mistake here is
My
Let's go, let's
mistake
go,
is
let's go,
convincing yourself.
let's go, let's go, let's go.
The weak can't forgive. Forgiveness is a strength. It's not all life and death.
This is very out of character for me.
It's no
Considering
better
this
time
guy-
than now to accept a helping hand.
This guy is a lunatic, but sure.
Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You've walked the thin line between survival and disaster and haven't lost your balance yet. It's because of you the Tree of Life and the world has been given a second chance. You carried the light in a world full of dark and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Myriad tribe and acted on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This isn't the end. Just being surrounded by nature as it heals itself will rejuvenate us. Nature will teach us how to survive. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow.
What? Huh? What? Like, what I don't understand is, if we save the Tree of
As
Life, why do we
foretold,
have to leave?
You were destined to split the chains of this world. But you're not alone.
This
You
guy
filled
died,
the
though.
ark, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey.
Really?
Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their light nature than this one? Whether or not,
I'm sorry.
we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you followed your light nature and saved the world. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all.
Not at all.
What could be better than ending the story the right way? Ending it your way. A beginning of something new.
It doesn't make sense. If we save the world, why do we escape, and to where? Man, this game, ooh, ooh, my goodness. New game plus unlocked. The end. You've completed Biomutant. Select New Game Plus from the main menu to play again. You'll keep all your gear and character progression and start at the foot of Tree of Life. You'll skip the initial parts of the game and begin by allying with any of the 6 tribes before venturing out in the world and replaying all other quests and events. Try making other choices and switching your aura to opposite what you played the first time, as it will give you different end results. Alright, so I will not do that. my time with Biomutant is coming to an end. I'm ready to move on to something else. But before I do, this game deserves a review. I complained a lot throughout the experience, but I think I've been fair. So you already know that I won't be like, oh my god, you should absolutely play it. It's more of a, it could have been so much better, because the potential is here. Now, let me start off with the narrator, and please excuse me if I look this way, because that is where I have my notes for the review. So anyways, the narrator reminds me a lot of Man Eater, which is a game I actually enjoyed, although the platinum was a grind. I'm sorry. The thing with the narrator and Man Eater is that the narrator is a big character in both these games. And although the humor is nothing like each other, the fact that he's a huge personality, Man Eater kept being in the back of my mind each time the narrator spoke. The crafting and the looting is fun as soon as the game opens up the exploration, but very briefly does it stay enjoyable because the loot just sucks. I went most of the game without finding new loot that was better than what I already had. And that just takes, like, if you go on hours exploring different areas and you loot and loot and loot and not a single item feels worth, you're not gonna want to explore. And that is what happened to me. What this game is missing, honestly, is a Borderlands loot mechanic. Everything is random, but chances are you'll find something good. And this is a big flaw in the way that the game is designed. It just can be like, exploring is fun because you get stuff. But if the stuff you give is useless, you're not gonna want to explore. The menus, I felt that they were very clunky and not that much intuitive, but that could be just me, because I'm an idiot. One thing I really liked, however, was how in each area you get a constant list on the left side of things to find and things that you already did. I think that was a great choice to appeal to completionists. That was awesome. Performance is definitely my biggest issue. As I said, I started playing this game a year and a half later, or after the release date. The game is plagued with stupid ass bugs. It freezes constantly, it stutters constantly, it drops frames. There's pop-ups everywhere. Quest objectives are glitched. Trophies are glitched. And overall it's a big mess. The visuals aren't that impressive, except, like, I would say landscape. Everything feels a little bit blurry. But if the game played and performed smoothly, I wouldn't even be too bothered with the graphics. It's just, there's so much, on the technical side, there's so much wrong here that I really cannot defend a studio or developers. I mean, I'm not really sure who I should address this to. Hold on. But Biomutant was one of the indie games that just sponsored YouTube channels that had interviews and anything, like, everywhere. They just basically pumped the marketing all the way to 80,000 with marketing. And the game is still in this stupid, shitty state. At least for PlayStation 4, Pro. I don't know about PlayStation 5. I mean, I'm guessing it's better, but if you release a game that's cross-platform, you need to make sure it's playable reasonably well on the previous gen and not on the new gen. Because if it plays on the older gen well, it will play on the new gen well. So I really cannot accept the state that the game is still in. And actually, this is a big problem with the industry, where games just get released in broken state, where what you either pre-order or you spend the full price on, and then you have to wait, I don't know how many months or years in this case, and maybe the game isn't even finished. Like this thing is not finished, and probably will never be finished because it's been a year and a half. Which makes me really glad that I got this for free through PlayStation Plus. So, but the thing is, like, it shouldn't happen. Delay the game, stop marketing, make sure it's good. Because if it's good, being an indie game, people will want to get it. And also, when this game was released, it was like 60 or 70 bucks, I can't precise. It was like a full price for a AAA game. And it's in this state. Like, are you kidding me? Moving on from performance. Let me see here. Alright. Also, I forgot to mention, every single time you load up the game, you are treated with this screen, this black screen telling you, I don't know, oh, it's saving and everything is a coincidence and whatnot, and then you skip. And then, oh, but you gotta skip with options. Any other button will not be acknowledged by the game. Then you get an intro cutscene about the world, which you must also skip using options. So no point in button mashing X or circle or whatever. And then you get another, I'm sorry about the mic. And then you get another cutscene that you must also skip. And the narrator every single time goes, "Welcome to Biomutant." Motherfucker, I've been welcome to Biomutant for I don't know how many days. Like, cut the fucking bullshit. Just get me to the game. I'm not like, the game is not new to me. Let's just move the fuck on. Anyways. So yeah, like 3 cutscenes only for you to I just want to press continue. I just want to press continue. Because as soon as you press continue, the game needs to load all this, the saved game. So it's another loading screen. So 1 loading screen is fine, 2 I guess okay, but like 3 cutscenes, 3 worthless fucking cutscenes, that's just way too much. I do like that the fast travel is fast enough, in my opinion. Now, I really appreciate having different difficulty levels for replayability, for different gamers. That's awesome. And no fucking way I would ever play this in a higher difficulty than easy, because the game is just not fun. So, there you go. Let's see. The dialogue is absolutely atrocious. I don't mean the narrator, because the narrator actually has a good voice. It's just the way that the dialogue is made really gets on your nerves after a while. I mentioned this before. It's supposed to be an RPG, and you're either into the story or you're not. You either want to just get over with it, or you just want to take your time with it. And the way that the dialogue is presented, it takes twice as long as it's supposed to. And every dialogue choice that you have, or the big majority of the dialogue choices that you have no indication whether you will progress the story or just give you lore. And I would really like something like an option, let's say that it would be highlighted if you just wanted to get over with the objective. Alright, tell me what the fuck you need and where it is, and I'll be on my way. Kind of like they do that in a bunch of other RPGs. I hope I'm being clear enough. What else? I really love the fact that there's no fall damage. I love it so much. And breaking walls with the stupid gloves takes too long. Like, there's a bunch of little things that should be cutscenes and they're not. Or there's a little things where it should just be one time you press a button and it's done. Also, the accessibility feature for QTEs doesn't work. Imagine that, an accessibility feature that doesn't work. Yikes. I think these have been the biggest issues I have with the game. I really think that's something really special here, but the way that it's executed is a big mess. I appreciate the fact that they do not force you to capture every single outpost, every single tribe. There's kind of like, hey man, if you want you can just skip ahead now. I really appreciate that. But the fact that they needed to have that option says a lot. Like, they knew the game is not fun, and so they had to shorten the experience, contrary to what they intended. So yeah, side quests for me not worth it. Exploration for me not worth it. Hunting for loot not worth it. Main quest is a mess, an absolute mess. Alright, so here's the deal. We're gonna save the world. Yeah, we saved the world. But anyways, you're gonna also need to leave the planet to escape with 4 other people. Oh, okay, where are we going? We don't fucking know. Okay, but is the world being saved? Yes. Why can't we stay? Cause I don't know. And that's the plot. Like, I really didn't. It's unfortunate, but nothing truly engaged me. From start to finish. I'm sorry, my throat is really acting up, as you can probably tell. So yeah, this has been my time with Biomutant. I'm very disappointed, unfortunately. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this series. I really appreciate you watching. And I'll see you soon.